If you're looking for a quick hairstyle, this is not one of them. I'm sorry, off rip, I already gotta break it down. I already gotta let you know this is not one of those quick hairstyles. But lucky for you, I got the time for every single part, so you can manage it, put it in your schedule however you please. But I don't like how these people lied, and the least y'all could have done on this YouTube thing here is tell people how long these hairstyles take. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing, you know, I broke everything down into sections, starting from the beginning all the way to the end, so that you can know how long this hairstyle is going to take you and you can plan accordingly. Some of us got lives. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be holding vital information, man. Anyways, so instead of just using one length, I got 3 different lengths: the 16-inch, the 18-inch, and the 20-inch. This is the 16 and this is the 20-inch. Clearly you can see the difference. This is their Spanish curl, girl. This is their Spanish curls. And as y'all can see, you know they never disappoint. This is their natural color, so this isn't jet black. This is more so like a 1B closer to 2. As you can see, the hair is full per usual. You know, like I said, they don't disappoint ever. The hair is always full, nice and soft. And of course, it's the weftless. And of course, in the bag, I got a crochet needle. Definitely will be using this for this style. And oh snap, this broke. A hair hook that of course I broke already. So I'll be using the 16 for the very ends of the hair, the 20s for the tops, for the top and the middle of the hair. As far as it comes to the 18, I'll probably just sprinkle it in there. And of course, everything that I'm going to be using is in the description box. I was slurring my words. Everything that I'm going to be using is in the description box. See, I didn't slur there. Okay, now this part is really like personal to you. So I definitely have one lock right here, and I'm going to see how long I want it. So this is 24 inches, and it's like your desire. If this is gonna go at the bottom, this is gonna add extra length to the hair. So let's say I cut the actual dread in half. This is how long the dread will be, and then this is how long the hair will be on my back. So it will basically come back down to my waist length. Honestly, right here, I just found a random shoestring from one of my sneakers. I took it off and I just put it on my closet door. So you want to find like a place where you can actually have the hair hanging up instead of you doing it while the hair's in your hand. And I went ahead, you could attach it to the string or whatever you use. 2 ways: you can put it on it individually, or as you're gonna see, you could also put it on it as a whole entire batch, because putting it on it individually does take a lot more time. But if you just use this method right here and you just put the whole entire thing on it why am I stuttering? At once, at once, you'll be fine. All right.
Record your hand.
Huh?
Record your hand.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so you're just gonna take a piece of the hair, probably like 2 pieces, and you divide it. And you're gonna cut this into thirds. Then once you cut it, you don't want straight ends. So you wanna pull it on the ends a little bit to make it uneven. And you're going to do that for the other two as well. Alright. You can see it's uneven. Alright. And then for the human hair, you're going to take thick pieces. You don't want anything skinny like this. No. You want it more so like... And before you get started, you'll notice that this straight end is very long. So you're gonna cut at least 1.5 inches off. And be left with something a little bit straighter. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut it. Discard that. And then come really close to my hand. And then for this part, you want to hold, keep your hand like that. Let me just go like this. You want to hold the hair downward. Hold the hair downward, wrap it backwards, and bring it forward so that it's hanging down. And then you're going to grab the wrapping hair. Hold it on top of the hair, wrap backwards and up, and then wrap downwards. And then you want to make sure that this part is facing down, and you just want to hold it straight. And I like to put my thumb in there so that it's not super straight. And then for security, when I get a little bit lower, I like to tie it in. So I wrap, I bring it up. Oh, I'm messing up. Wrap, tie it, I pull that in, and I essentially tie it, and then I continue wrapping. And now for the piece that's hanging, I would take that and just join them and just wrap them around. And then when I'm down here, I do the same tie method. And then I just wrap and I let it go. And then now it's attached and you're good to go. See, I'm pulling on it and it's secure. All right, now you want to decide where on the locks you want to put it. I put some on the bottom and then I put some on the top. So I put one on the bottom and then I put one on the top. So I only use 2 pieces. You want to put the hook through the actual lock, hook the human hair and pull it through. Well, a little struggle there, but it'll go through. And one thing I always do, I like to hold it down and I like to pull it toward. That's why you want to have it hanging up instead of the lock between your hands or between your legs or something like that. Then you take the wrapping here and you wrap it backwards and up, similar to how you add the bottom, but this time you're just doing it in between, and then you just wrap it down. And I always just tie it because I don't like to use any type of nail glue or whatever the girls be using. So I just do that, and then the extra piece I go ahead and just continue to wrap it because it is secure now. And I also would tie it if I need to. If I don't need to, I don't tie it. And then the excess that's poking out, I just go ahead and take the scissors and cut that off. and voila. And you know, you just fluff it up, twist it, you know, do what you gotta do. Locks are not supposed to be nice and neat, but, and then I'll add another one higher. And after I wrap that once again, I tie for my security purposes, and I just wrap the remaining piece. Swish, and I added my 2 pieces in between. Voila. So what I'm going to do here is take the dreadlock, and I'll take the crochet needle and put it directly through the actual braid. Hook, pull it through, but I don't take the hook out. Unhook, put my hair in, hook that, and pull it through the loop. And now my hair is secured to the dreadlock. You could pull your hair, you could wrap your hair up, but I know some of y'all hairs is way longer than mine, so I just wrap it down. Then I'm going to take the wrapping hair and I'm going to crochet through the base of the hair, but I'm only going to pull one side of the that hair into the loop. Underneath. So you have one on each side. And then the short, you're going to make one end really long. That'll be the part that you wrap. And then one end really short. That's the one that's going to cover your hair and the human hair. And then of course you take the human hair, you crochet that through the base as well. And you're gonna have a straight end on one side and a curly end on one side. The straight end, that's the one you wanna pull it down to the rest of the hair that's gonna be wrapped. And then of course, you know, you always gotta eat the hair. So you're gonna take the straight end, the wrapping hair and your hair, and you're gonna pull it in the downward direction. And then depending on how you wrap, I wrap moving forward, but I know some of y'all probably wrap moving backwards. But I'll do like two or three wraps before I start moving down. And I make sure I don't make it super tight at the base because I want it to move and I don't want my hair too tight. So the base, I don't braid the actual base super tight. And when you're twisting, make sure the actual hair itself isn't twisting. Only the hair that you're wrapping is being twisted. Because when your hair starts getting fatigued, you're going to feel it. Now for me, in order for me to secure it, I always tie it. So I wrap it around my finger and I bring it up, make a loop, and I tie it. And that's how I secure it. I know some of you guys probably would like to use glue, but I don't use glue. And the extra, I just continue to wrap it until it's complete. Okay, it is finally done. I'm gonna try to steam the roots so that it's not so stiff. But yeah, other than that, This will be like the first hairstyle I actually rock as a middle part. And one thing I also want to mention is the fact that the hair does come in a natural color. So because of that, it resembles more of a two color. So to avoid that, I would recommend that you do a little watercolor method to the color that you desire. I should have did that and dyed it black before I started, because I don't know if you can see it clearly, but you can see the color difference. I mean, of course, from here you can't really tell too much, but up close and in person you can definitely see that there is a color difference. And because of that, I feel like I should have paid more attention, but now I'm letting you guys know so that you know what to do and you could do it better than me. Friday. And I know some of y'all are probably thinking like, yeah, how is this coming out? I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea, you know, but we're not there yet, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Like, per usual, I have no issues with the YG's hair. I always use them, especially for all my boho. Boho. I said it right this time. For all my boho styles, I definitely have been using them, and this is my third time using their hair, so clearly I like their hair. But while you're down there and over there in their website shopping, you should also consider liking this video, commenting down below, and also subscribing to my channel. Come on, come on. I know that's not your first video y'all seen. Come on, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Be nice. Let me stop. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.